What is a right-of-way easement in real estate? Imagine needing to get from your driveway to the main road but finding that the only way is through your neighbor's backyard. That's where a right-of-way easement comes into play. It is a legal agreement that allows someone to travel across part of another person's property for a specific purpose. This could be to access a public road, reach a neighboring property, or maintain utility lines. The property owner keeps ownership of the land, but the easement gives the holder the right to use that part of the land as described in the agreement. Easements are broader rights that let someone use another person's land for certain activities, but they do not transfer ownership. A right-of-way easement is a type of easement focused on passage. Think of it as a designated path that allows movement across land, usually in a straight line. These easements can be private, benefiting a specific individual or property, or public, allowing everyone to use a sidewalk or trail. Utility companies often hold right-of-way easements to install and maintain power lines, pipelines, or communication cables. Creating a right-of-way easement usually involves a written agreement, often included in the property deed. It can be established through express consent, meaning both parties agree explicitly. Sometimes, easements are created by necessity if a property is landlocked and needs access to a public road. Long-term use over time, called prescription, can also establish an easement if someone has used the land openly and continuously for many years. Once an easement is in place, it stays with the property, even when the land is sold to new owners. This means future buyers need to be aware of any existing easements that could affect how they use the property. For real estate investors, understanding existing right-of-way easements is vital. These easements can limit where you can build or develop and might impact privacy or property value. For example, if a public pathway runs through a backyard, it could make the property less appealing to buyers seeking privacy. Conversely, a private easement providing access to a road can increase a property's value, especially if it was previously landlocked. Easements also open up opportunities. If you own land that provides access to others, you might negotiate terms or compensation for granting a right-of-way. When developing land, securing necessary easements ensures access for utilities, roads, and future residents. Remember, a right-of-way easement grants legal passage without transferring ownership. They can be private or public and are usually documented in property records. These easements stay with the land through sales, so knowing about them helps investors avoid surprises. Always review property records carefully and consult legal professionals to understand how easements might influence your investment. Being aware of these rights helps you make smarter decisions and plan better for future development or sale.